partnering with an empty shell.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, the hypocrisy of UDA and this MP, I think it's really taking Kenyans for a ride and granted. First of all, you are deputy president of the country and you refuse to resign, yet you undermine the person you're supposed to be deputizing every single day, including creating a different political party to face him, and then face him in his own very backyard. Yet you have no conscience to say, I am no longer consciously, able to serve in this government, and therefore I remove myself from this position so that I can play my politics in the way I want. And people have done it in the past. Cherargei did it. And if you are a person worth their political salt, that is what you do. Yeah. You don't stay and say, I am the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya where it suits you, but then you undermine viciously, you sponsor insults against the very person you're deputizing. So that hypocrisy flies to the high skies, and Kenyans can see it. And even the people of Mount Kenya can see it, because nobody wants you to disrespect, the president of the country. And if you think they don't see it, they do. Look at Cherargei and his lot. They are out there campaigning for UDA, yet they're Jubilee MPs. What stops them from resigning from Jubilee and seeking a fresh mandate on UDA? I mean, that is when we can speak, Trevor. That is when we can sit and have a debate. That is when you can tell us about an empty shell. You're talking about an empty shell in which you earn your salary on the basis of that party, on the basis of that flag. And then you come and tell us it's an empty shell. I will only have that discussion of an empty shell if Cherargei has resigned from Jubilee, has sought a new mandate in Udaku party, and has come here as a member of parliament of Udaku, and that day we will have the debate of an empty shell. But you cannot sit on a salary, hold positions in that party, and come and have a conversation here. And it's the same hypocrisy in the hustler discussion. It is the same hypocrisy, because they are saying, oh, now we want bottom up. Bottom up how? And you loot this country dry, you take that very money, you bring it as handouts to the people. Even that whole debate that we will be taking 30 billion every year and giving it to people, it's still the handout mentality. And that is why we must have a conversation. And that's why I agree with my party leader when he said we must revitalize rural economies, give people water, give people electricity. Look what Governor Mutua has been able to do in Machakos. Give people health care. Make people want to stay in the rural village instead of wanting to come back to Nairobi. Let's incentivize investment in industries in the villages so that people have no reason to come here. Let's invest in good schools. Let somebody sitting in their home in the middle of Homa Bay, have the same pleasure and the same privileges as somebody sitting here in Nairobi. And that's the conversation we must have. Not pretense, not hypocrisy, not sheep in wolf skin. The corruption, the place that we are in today, we're talking about projects that never started, yet people took money out of those projects. And these are the same people saying, oh, we are bottom up. How are you bottom up when you have been given an opportunity and you have used that opportunity to loot this country dry? And Trevor, I will have this discussion on empty shell if Cherargei is a Udaku MP. That is when we will talk about it. Okay.